What's up, guys? Welcome back. Ooh, round 2 of last week. I started sparring again. Yay me! It's so freaking hard. Now, seriously, the classes are meant to push us. They're meant to break us and make us, right? So we do the drills, 3-minute rounds of drilling back and forth, and then we switch from drilling to sparring, then from sparring to grappling, either drills or whatever, right? But man, I remember I was just so tired. I was so exhausted that I went to the office and I just sat there like a dead person. Wyatt came up to me and I was just like, but my sister comes in and she's like, like, how are you? How are the rounds? Helping me out, feeling a little bit more encouraged. And I think I told her that I was just like exhausted. I was fatigued. I was just like done. And I had given it my all. I went to work that day. Mentally, I was like pooped. She tells me, she's like, well, you're comparing yourself to the old you. And it's true, because of course the old me was a lot better in the sense that I was more conditioned, better cardio, better reaction, and all these things. Now that I'm back after the injury, I had taken a long break from sparring, from everything MMA. I think it was like 9 months before I started MMA again, like that. Even though I was just kind of shadowboxing, but still it's not the same from shadowboxing versus hitting pads versus sparring. Like live sparring literally activates your central nervous system, where now you're fighting, right? You use that fight or flight response where you either fight or you flight. So now that I'm activating my nervous system, of course, this is, the reaction is not there. My head movements is not like it used to. But honestly, like I've said in other videos, in order for me to build my confidence, I have to keep doing this. And also being honest with myself that one thing that, what Carla did tell me, she's like, you should give yourself some grace. And it's true, because being so hard on myself gets exhausting. Thinking that I'm going to be perfect is very freaking exhausting. But that's not the point. The point is for me to grow. And in order for me to do that, I have to be humble about it. So now that I'm back to sparring, I'm not egotistical about it. Like, I don't even go in with egos. I go in there with prayer. Like, bro, I pray. I pray before going in there and just say, you know what? Just please give me the strength to keep going, because, man, it's really tough, right? But I also know that I can handle it. Even though I've took some time off from sparring, from doing full MMA rounds, things like that, I know that I'm capable of doing it again and coming back stronger. So I'm building the good repetitions by not quitting on myself, but I'm also doing myself a favor by giving myself grace and taking it easy on myself. So for sure, one thing that I know coming back from sparring is that 1, I don't quit. I will never quit on myself. And then 2, that I just need to continue to rep these things, watch my rounds, and see that, yeah, there are things that I'm going to have to keep working on until I become better. But it's also the realistic side of it is that it's going to take time. Sparring, it takes time. Martial arts takes time, and I'm here for the journey. I'm not here for just some sort of destination. I'm here to do this for the rest of my life if I can. Coming back from injuries suck, and I know I've talked a lot about it, but it is true. But now, actually, me wanting to train after an injury, it's even harder, because now you have to train your body again to do these things. But I'm not all the way back to square one. I'm just continuing to build, and there are things that I'm going to continue to work on, and it's always going to be that way. So I'm still here. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being here. Now, follow me on Patreon if you want to see behind the scenes, or you can follow me on any other social media platform. Or you can follow us on Tasno's podcast, where we talk about mindset and MMA and philosophy, okay?